big nosedive there.
Got good pressure.
We know early on in the piece there was some talk of thunder and lightning. We've heard some thunder right now. Lightning's a no-go with these boats. And the race committee will be very wow. Now you can see why someone went off. Oh my goodness. Near miss. That is a serious moment in the 17th race. Lightning on the race course.
They're stopped.
Emirates Team New Zealand pulling out.
Stand by. Under 2 here, it's about to get quiet.
Yeah, I think Mother Nature
This
really...
is the umpires, New Zealand, outside the boundary more than 100 metres. You are disqualified. Race awarded to Italy.
You're going to turn right here, just don't go away from that lightning.
Yeah, Mother Nature obviously not happy
Next move will be
at the moment, and
I think go close to them,
beating her fury.
outside of the 2 and park there, yeah?
Luna Rossa bailed out as well.
Just if you're on a carbon boat with a massive carbon mast that's filled with electronics, it is potentially a low risk, but a risk to you and also obviously the equipment. So they're keen to get out of the way.
Part of this race.
There is nothing in this. Both teams holding their breath.
Huge cross coming here with Emirates Team New Zealand just 60 metres behind as they come across on starboard. INEOS look to me as though they are ahead, but what a cracker of a match race. The biggest difference for me, I think, is the condition change that has really helped INEOS. It likes this bumpy water.
British team just need to whack this tent peg in with a sledgehammer, and they've got to get across the bow of Emirates Team New Zealand. That's a huge moment.
And that'll do for INEOS Britannia. On day 4, they are 2 from 2.
Yeah, boys, back in it.
And it's 4-2. You heard it. They're back in it.
Very, very nice work. Nice fight, guys.
And across comes the defender. They will have a big review tonight.
Oh.
They've gone 0-2 today. And quite rightly, INEOS fans in the camp are jubilant about that one. Oh, there'll be lots of chat in the fan zone. Who's got the best boat, whatever. But welcome back to the America's Cup, because it is game back on.
We'll see a split here at the top.
Wow, how quick was that? Top gate, first leg of 8 done, and it's neck and neck after 1.
Hit it, boys. Split.
Great comeback by the British. Oh, massive splashdown by the Italian team.
No, we're broken everything.
And a huge breakage on board Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
We heard that they had issues on that upwind leg.
Massive structural failure on board the Italian boat.
All we've got to do is stay in the course. Yeah, we're go ahead. The course. Yeah. Go ahead to win. Yeah, stay with the wind.
Guys, ragazzi, abbiamo un fairing in acqua là.
Tranquillo.
Just having a look on this upwind, coming up to the top mark.
Okay, just go and get the boat locked in, guys. Yeah, I have to come back. One not going there.
No problem.
Then we go late, guys.
Togli l'automatico. Togli l'automatico.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hey, guys.
So this is just coming in towards the top mark before we saw the issue.
Hit it, boys.
Let's have a look at some of these shots now. Oh, and a really big nosedive there. That's a huge load case going down the mine at nearly 50 knots of boat speed there. And the loading on the front sail there, absolutely huge. Possibly the water pressure on the hull has actually popped or flexed the hull and actually popped all the fairings off. So that is a huge load case, and you can hear the cracking there. So I'm not 100% sure exactly whether it's just fairing damage or whether there's been anything more structural underneath that, but that is one huge load case on board Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
On the upwind leg, they were complaining with issues on the foil. I mean, could that have caused that massive nosedive there?
Yeah, look, it's a great question. I mean, to get a big nosedive like that, there's something that's gone, whether it's something in the rudder rake ram, so the pitch of the boat changing that aggressively generally would be caused by either a ventilation on the front foil, which is unlikely, or most likely a rudder venting issue or a rake ram issue. So the rudder elevator controls the pitch of the boat, whereas the front foils generally control the vertical ride height. So what's going on here?
No higher, please.
Okay, nice shift to us.
Too close really for Luna Rossa to defend and try and jibe in front.
Yeah, absolutely too close to defend for sure.
Little lift, yes.
So it will be a drag race to the finish here for both teams. How brave are they going to be to push hard?
Off with this righty. Happy?
Well, they've got to be brave, Glenn. They have to be. They're not brave here and can't get the win. They're 0-4 down, and that America's Cup dream is starting to waver.
Camp not all the way down here on Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. That's not their best jibe. The Italians didn't get the board all the way down, so gains back to the Americans here. This is going to be bow and bow.
American Magic right of way Yacht.
Big push, boys. Big fun, boys.
Final quarter of the last leg in race 4. American Magic with the green have right of way. Have they got enough speed?
I think we are crossing.
Coming down here.
Positive crossing. Hollywood.
Are they going to snatch one?
Trim us down.
Yeah, all good.
Everything trim us down.
Oh, super close here. Possible protest.
Eagle in here.
So Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli get the win, and a close win at that. Wow, 2 seconds! The Italian fans go wild, and they go 4-0 in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Woo! How good was that?
Start line is square, no advantage either end.
Working down into a lead.
The Italian team will just sail down the boundary here, and they will jibe back, trying to land on their time on distance at the start, forcing the British.
He's a little fast, but not a big deal.
Close to the boundary, British team. They'll have to spin the boat inside and get a boundary penalty. Oh, they've got a bit on the British. And they've skidded the boat out of bounds.
This is the umpires. GBR boundary penalty. GBR boundary penalty.
Massive mistake there by the British team. They tried to get a little too fancy, too close to the line of the boundary, and they've gone out. So the Italian team now just have to start, and the British team will have to get 75 metres behind. So big advantage for the Italian team.
If you wanted another twist in the America's Cup, you just got it.
Gets trimmed up and peeled. My wheel. Yeah. Okay. And you can press now. Pressing here.
Racing all the time for us.
Racing. Okay, both of it up. Backing out after the mark. Yeah.
Can't be early, the Italians. They're not.
We are racing in race 8 of the Louis Vuitton Cup. Who handles the pressure most?
So a 75-metre deficit. Expect the Italians to immediately tack as well and just try and lock this rate down from the start. British having to do everything they can to make up that 75-metre deficit, which is quickly turned into 130 metres. Italians having to keep the elbows out hard here, stop the fast-charging British team.
So on a tight lay line for the pin here. Copy. Bias to the other end annoyingly.
Middle. Also, we got 15 this way.
We could be witnessing an America's Cup classic. Race 4 of the Louis Vuitton Cup final series off the coast of Barcelona. Luna Rossa need this win to level the series up at 2-all. we are not done with. Look at the relative speeds. Look at INEOS Britannia.
Slightly down.
Don't have room on him here, Ben. Why not? What are you thinking? Why don't we have room?
They are closing fast, but will it be enough?
We're kind of stuck now.
Not this time. Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli win race 4. We are locked up at 2-all.
Some of those.
Wow.
That was a race. What a comeback by INEOS Britannia in that last lap. This is a fight that's going to go on and on. What a day they've had.
It's been a big day for everybody today. No matter where you're sitting, whether you're on board the yacht or in the booth, talking about it, it's been a fantastic day. And congratulations to Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli for a very well-controlled, well-executed race and managing to hold off a fast-charging British team of INEOS Britannia. They also sailed a really good race. Just a couple of little ones that possibly didn't go their way, but we are level pegging again, even on points. What a day.
From a position of having to gift a race because of broken battens in the mainsail, to then getting and waiting for 2 hours to get going, to producing one of the best America's, if not the best America's Cup race we have seen this whole regatta.